This video is meant to be an overdue apology. I, some time ago, said some very negative things about people of a certain height. Before I continue, I just want to say there are people who are watching this expecting an apology about a different subject. The subject in your mind, there will no doubt be no apology for, because you apologize when you've done something that you're ashamed of or are not proud of. So if you want to see anything I have to say about the issue that is on the minds of a lot of you, you can go to youtube.com/Onision Reacts, where I talk about probably the issue on your mind in depth. In fact, I've had a lot of people contact me, multiple people contact me about them now seeing my perspective. Because I elaborated on exactly what my position is. And again, that's why there's no apology for that issue. But what this video is about is something that needs an apology, because I've met people in real life who have been affected by something that I had said in the past in a way that I'm not proud of. This channel is significantly about body positivity.
Your shoulders and her big arms. I agree that your arms are kind of big, but they're not that disproportionate. I would recommend veganism. Could make you feel a lot better about your arm. This person says, I hate my double chin. It makes me feel so insecure, and I would feel the exact same if I had that double chin. The answer? Probably veganism or vegetarianism. I look 12 when I'm 18. Being 5'0" doesn't help. Actually, I think you look 16 or 20. I don't know. I'm really bad at guessing people's ages. This girl says she hates how long her nose is. She doesn't like her chubby cheeks. Okay, 1, I like your cheeks, and 2, if your nose wasn't that long, your whole face would look weird. Like, here, I'll put a shorter nose on you. Yeah, you see what that looks like? That looks really weird. Let's just not do that. I'm gonna shoot you. This person said they lost 50 pounds and they still feel chubby. I mean, you could lose more weight, but I think you actually look pretty good as you are. I'm flat. I wish I had big boobs and a butt. I would love curvy. Wow. Can we all just stop and say, wow? This girl has the body that a ton of chicks wish they had. And here she is wishing that she had the body of the chicks who wish they had her body. Where I try to make people feel better about themselves in an honest way. So when people do feel good about themselves, it's real. It's not something made up. It's a valid reason to feel better about yourselves. But I body shamed a lot of people, where I would say that if you're past a certain height, you're no longer attractive. And that is completely unfair of me to do. And the reason this is impossible for me to deny is I'm married and I have a spouse, and their name is Lainey. If Lainey magically was 7 feet tall one day, that wouldn't make them unattractive at all. And for me to say that just because you're a certain height, you're gross or whatever, I would have to say that's not positive about that. There were a couple of people at the time who were trying to convince the internet that I was in love with them. And one of the people was very tall, and I'm personally not attracted to people who are tall because of my own kinks. So that means I like being dominant. And it's more difficult to be dominant when somebody is your size. So when I say, like, I'm not attracted to certain types of people, certain heights, etc., it's something that I could easily get past if we're talking about my emotional connection to someone. As I've stated many times in the past, a person can be beautiful on the inside, and that radiates to their outside, to the point where they're actually attractive. In most any situation, most anyone could be super attractive,
if they have a beautiful personality. Some people say I look like Shane Dawson.
Some people say I look like Shane Dawson.
Come on, Craig.
I was approached today at the store, and someone with a straight face, and by straight face, I mean huge grin on their face, but they looked very confident. They said, "Hi, Shane Dawson." Hi, Shane Dawson. And I'm there, and I'm like, is this guy for real? First of all, if I'm Shane Dawson, where's my success? Where's my relevancy? Where's my binder full of YouTube friends? Obviously not Shane Dawson, But I looked at the guy, and I said something like, "I'm sorry, did you say Shane Dawson?" And then he looks at me, and he kind of shakes a little bit, and he's like, "I mean, Onision." But today, I wanted to put this to bed, because people have been saying I look like Shane Dawson forever. In fact, that's where I got my big break, because initially I worked with Shane Dawson because I look like him, allegedly. So let's go ahead and do an actual side-by-side Photoshop comparison. All right. His most recent video was 3 months ago. All right, there's a picture of him, but it's not quite good enough. It's not really a evenly balanced, straight at the camera kind of look. That's not a good angle either. Wait, I think that's it. So here's what I need to do. I need to make exactly the same, yummy, facial expression as him so you can really see it. First of all, his hair is back. So we have that accomplished. And he's kind of looking off to the side. He has his mouth open like this. Is that good? Like that? We have both Shane Dawson and myself looking very, surprised by something. Okay, so first up, I want to point out Shane Dawson's nose. As you can see, it goes a bit more up than mine. See, mine kind of points more forward. His is a little bit more up in the air and maybe a little bit more narrow. So you kind of see a little bit of a fade into Shane there. You see that? Let's try to get it to where it's like almost the same. Just dropping this down till our eyes are about the same over each other. All right, you can see that we're pretty close. Let's go ahead and see that transparency again. So we whip it down and that's what it is. And then over here. So it looks like I need to zoom in more. Oh my God. There's Shane, Shane, me, Shane. Huh. Well, okay. So, basically what I just learned today is, people mistake me for Shane Dawson. First of all, because obviously Shane Dawson is more prominent in their mind than me. And even if they know who I am, Shane is still the first person to come to the minds of people when they see me a lot of times. I don't actually look that different from Shane Dawson.
I don't actually look that different from Shane Dawson.
I thought I was going to be like, ha, I told you guys, see, we're nothing alike. This is actually kind of humiliating for me because I've been so confident about this for so many years that I don't look like him. Apparently I do. Oops. So if you can't get Shane Dawson to make you a personalized video, you can get the next best thing, which is Kmart Shane Dawson. Hey guys, right now, hashtag why I didn't report is trending. Alright, let me ask you guys something. If it was trending why I didn't report the person, I know it's a long hashtag, who stole $1 million from me, what do you think that does? Alright, Alright.
Here comes old Greg. He's a scaly manfish.
What do you think that does? If I don't have $1 million, but let's say if I had $1 million and I took part in this, why I didn't report the person who stole $1 million from me, I just advertised it on my Twitter, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to be plotting how to steal $1 million from me because they know I won't report them. Did you guys not think this through? Because what you're doing is you're saying, I didn't do anything about this crime. I did absolutely nothing.
You worthless piece of fucking shit.
Somebody did something to me, and I let him get away with it. You know, if a store advertised on the outside, we don't report that to police, you know what's going to happen? That store's going to get gutted of all of its inventory. And I know a lot of you guys want to disagree with me on everything, but come on, don't be going on Twitter sharing your story about why you decided to let someone get away with a horrible crime that they committed against you. Because guess what's going to happen? Every guy who follows you on Twitter that knows you personally, every predator out there who comes across your status, they're going to know that you're an easy target. They're going to know that if they do something to you, they're going to get away with it. Share this message, okay? Kill this hashtag.
Share this message, okay? Kill this hashtag.
If you want to get a hashtag trending that actually helps people, do hashtag why I reported. Hashtag how I found justice. Hashtag how to find justice. Hashtag anything productive other than saying the system doesn't work and so I didn't bother with it and that's why I'm now going to get violated many times in my future and never report any of them. This isn't the solution, guys. It's hard finding justice, but doing nothing, at the very least, don't advertise that you did nothing. For your own sake. For your own sake. Bye.
Is Onision gay? I'm pansexual. Is Onision a dad? Honestly, I can count how many times I've used a condom on like 4 hands.
Honestly, I can count how many times I've used a condom on like 4 hands. And the number of times I've had sex is in the thousands. I know.
Have sex a lot. So you do the math. Is Onision bi? No. Is Onision Shane Dawson? Wow. Alright, so if you look at this picture, Shane's nose is bigger than my nose in proportion to his face. If you look here, you can also see that I have a bigger lower lip than him, and his eyebrows are like way different. No, that is not me kissing Shane Dawson, that is my wife. Shut up. Alright. Alright, so on the left you see Shane Dawson, and on the right you see me. I have these huge lines. You can really see them if I smile, but they show up on each side of my face. Shane Dawson, not so much. And then there's his issues with consistently shaving, which is a dead giveaway. Like when he and I kissed, right there, it was like kissing sandpaper. The guy has an issue with shaving. I don't know what it is.
he was shaving. I don't know what it is. As you can see, Shane has more rounded features on his face. His mouth isn't quite as wide as mine is. My jawbone sticks out like a sore thumb. His eyes aren't as inset as mine, which makes him look less creepy than me. And you can't see it here, but he has less acne than me, especially on his back, though I can't say the same for hair. That and his last video upload was 3 weeks ago, while mine was 23 hours ago. Gone. Well, heck, I guess I'll pull up the email. Okay, so this is Hank Green in 2010 saying that he really loves what I'm doing, and he admires my dedication to my videos, my networking, and building my community. He then offers to pay for my ticket to VidCon, and it's just super nice to me, right? Yeah. And then later, Hank Green writes me this email. This is in 2012. He's saying it might not be safe to have me at VidCon, because of course people were threatening to pelt me with eggs and meat, as if that would gross me out somehow. I mean, Hank Green says,
I don't agree with a lot of what you say or do in your videos.
thanks, guy heading up VidCon. It's always nice to know what you think of my personal decisions, because that's what we're having, a personal conversation and not a professional one. People who blocked me on Twitter, and I know what you're thinking.
What's with the drama, Greg?
People blocking me on Twitter is interesting, goddammit. It says only 2 people blocked me. That's not right. I'm way more despised than that. But Amelia Talon, she has me blocked. The question is why? She did this awesome video with me, and after that, she just didn't talk to me anymore, and I don't understand it. Take a lookie at the video I'm talking about. I dig it. Whoa.
Oh my god.
So I'm confused. What did I do? Then we got D Fizzy who blocked me. Why you block me, D Fizzy? Let's see what I tweeted at you. Last thing I tweeted was March 5th. I said, you guys realize D Fizzy hates me, right? Like, hates me. And then I said, but good job defending someone repeatedly ripping my wife's heart out. I also said that. My wife and I unfollowed you. Legal adults can go to jail for committing crimes. How is lying, cheating, etc. suddenly okay to you? What was I responding to? What was I responding to? Here's D Fizzy saying that my content is illegal. Bro, if my content was illegal, YouTube would not be okay with it. The law would not be okay with it. And yet... By the way, that was Rock You Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions. Go download it on iTunes now. He's D Fizzy trying to get me kicked off YouTube. Man, that guy hates me. Like, really hates me. Oh my gosh. He also says my entire channel is based on calling people out. But D Fizzy, way to prove how terrible it is to call someone out by calling me out. That I've dumped as a friend and I've dumped in a relationship. Boing, 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 boing. Bing, bing, boom, boom. Oh God, I am the Donald Trump of YouTube. Anyway, so D Fizzy says it's terrible staying at my house. Okay. Let's look at some of the things he tweeted about me prior. When did he stay at my and blocked me? Dan Howell has not blocked me. Andy Beersack freaking follows me. Blocked me. Andy Beersack freaking follows me. Follows me. Will Forte, the guy from Last Man on Earth, follows me. I'm such a fan. This amazing human follows me. One of the freaking Game of Thrones characters follows me. You know, Sansa freaking Stark. Madison Beer follows me. Nigga Higga, you know, Ryan Higga. That guy follows me too. Michael Rosenbaum, you know, Lex Luthor from Smallville, follows me. How Too Basic follows me. And Charles Trippy. Reality check, as Jacqueline Glenn recently said, in our live debate, I'm actually really fun to hang out with. And Jacqueline Glenn is a person who has made numerous anti-Onision videos. So if Jacqueline Glenn can be honest about what it's like to hang out with me, D Fizzy, why can't you? In a previous video, I wore a shirt like this, and you guys tried to imply that I was trying to appeal to young girls. But actually, you guys are way off. I'm trying to turn on 10-year-old boys.
And you guys tried to imply that I was trying to appeal to young girls. But
Anywho, on Tumblr, I asked, who is your favorite YouTuber? And you guys responded in massive numbers. Like user I'm effing FICO says not you. All right, let's look that YouTuber up. I typed in not you to the search bar, and we'll just hit enter. I don't see any YouTube channel show up. Very talented.
Geh doch da nicht hinterher, das ist eine Scheißidee.
Oh my god, it's a Nazi. They have Nazi gaming channels? I didn't invent reality, so you know.
Bubble, you're so happy you're finally away from Peach and Kermit, huh? Bubble, you want to come down and see Mommy? Do you want to come out, little astronaut? Are you ready to come out? Good boy. Well...
You know what would have made that video more entertaining? Is if you had the dog lifted up by a noose. And then you'd count down till the dog died, and then finally you'd get the dog down, give him CPR, everything's fine, right?
dog lifted up by a noose. And then you'd count down till the dog died, and then finally you'd get the dog down, give him CPR, everything's fine, right?
You're a cocksucker motherfucker. I can beat the fuck out of you with the bottom of my little finger.
Video Leafy uploaded a day ago called How to Get Pussy.
Life is a big competition. Whether you're making YouTube videos, you're sucking dick on the side of the road.
That's actually true though. Leafy, we should get pizza. Mine will have no meat or cheese on it because it hurts my heart, both morally and literally. By the way, Leafy, where is the video you made about me? You posted this on January 24th, said not gonna upload tonight because I really want to put time into the Onision video. Where is it? I'm looking, I don't see my on .co, someone posted the question, is it wrong to like an older guy? Their example is a 12-year-old liking a 16-year-old. Alright. Relationship with a 19-year-old. Congratulations, your relationship might be illegal. Your boyfriend might go to jail. This person says it's okay as long as both parties are the legal age. But think about it. That would mean that I could date a 16-year-old. It's a little odd. Me personally, I kind of draw the line at like around the 12-year gap. If it's more than that, then, I mean, that's not my business. But I personally wouldn't want to exceed the 12-year gap because, I mean, that's a lot of time. On your side. In a lot of states, they have variables for age gaps, like say an 18-year-old and a 15-year-old sometimes is legal because there's only a 3-year age gap. We're talking about a 5-year age gap, and the younger party is 14. An 82-year-old man with his wife, she's 18. You telling me he's not loaded? It's all about money with so many people. And I think he got tongue cancer from pleasing women too much. Rumor on the street. Then there's this couple. Guess you guys got a whole grandpa thing going on. I think we've had enough for the day. Yowza. When our president was my age, this is how old his wife was. That's not a joke. It's just real. Boob squeeze.